You don't get used to losing, but you lose a lot. Where you go from winning a national championship, now you're losing 100 games. How does that affect you, or how do you try not to let that affect you?
Yeah, I mean it's tough. It's a huge adjustment because all I've done the Air Force is the winningest organization in the world. And then I go to LSU and I win a national championship, and then obviously haven't had two great years team wise in Pittsburgh. So it's been an adjustment. It's tough to not show up to the field every day and be bitter sometimes, especially when we're on a 7, 8 game skid. Um, I think it just comes down to being a professional. I've learned more and more how to do that, and just be the same person every day. I'm still learning how to do that. So, um, but yeah, I mean, it is energizing to think about what it could be, if and when we do win. So that's the thing that gets me out of bed.
But that's how you get these stories that come out because, can you put up with this with your talent? And that's how that report comes out. That if it was a true report or a rumor, but how do you deal with that? That an anonymous player says that you hope to be traded to the Yankees.
Yeah, I mean, I was frustrated for a couple hours, and then kind of got over it and talked to the media later that night. It is what it is. There's stuff that's going to come out, good and bad. Obviously it's not true. I think the hardest part of leaving Air Force for me was, we had just won a conference championship, the first one in the school's history. And didn't and it, we had built that. And it felt like there was unfinished, work that needed to be done. So that's how it feels right now. I won we won the national championship or the conference championship at Air Force. Um, that's what is on the horizon for us. We just have to do it. And leaving before that would, leave a bad taste in my mouth because there was work to be done that we didn't do.
Yeah, and I think this has happened because there's no salary cap, and we look at smaller markets. Good play, Garrett Cole when he was with the Pirates. It's like, how long can these smaller market teams keep players? So you're just the latest. There'll be somebody that comes after you, and they'll be doing the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the first person, that's been through this, done this, and I'm not the last. It's just it all comes down to how you look at it, right? Like you can just be bitter at the world and pissed off, or you can fight to do what's right, make it right, win. Um, those are kind of the two paths because you cannot like the bar only moves one way; it only goes up. And for that's the goal basically. It very easily could go down if you let it go down. So you just got to keep fighting to raise the bar. For us in Pittsburgh, but for the next player wherever that is.